Hey, how's it going? This is Owen. I'm with the Slumber Yard, and in today's video, we're doing a solo review of the new Nectar Ultra mattress. Nectar last year did an entire revamp of their mattress lineup with the Nectar Classic, Premier, and Luxe, all in foam and hybrid models. And then a few months later, they released the Nectar Ultra, which is designed to be their most high-end and luxurious mattress. We're going to talk about pretty much everything you need to know about this mattress, including what it's actually made of, what it's going to feel like for you to sleep on, how firm it is, how much it costs, how it's different from the other beds from Nectar, and who might want to get one for themselves. That sounds good. If you find this video helpful or interesting, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate it. And make sure you look down below in the description for a lot of resources to help you with your online mattress search. But without further ado, let's get into the review. All right, so let's kick this thing off by doing a brief overview of the policy information this bed is backed by. This is stuff like shipping, returns, trial periods, and warranties. Now, Resident Home, who makes Nectar mattresses, sent us this bed for free so we could test it out and then tell you all about it. But if you get one for yourself, you start with free bed-in-a-box shipping. This bed is pretty easy to unbox, especially if you're getting the foam version. It's not crazy heavy, but I would definitely recommend having someone there to help you out. This bed is very thick and uses a lot of memory foam, so it might take a little bit longer than average for it to really firm up and fully off gas, but after a day, you probably should be good to go. Once the bed arrives at your door, you get a trial period of 365 nights, so an entire year to sleep on it at home to determine if you like it or not. Within that trial window, if you decide the bed isn't for you, you can return it and get a full refund at no extra cost, so there's virtually risk-free. And if you decide to keep the bed, it is backed by a lifetime warranty. So Nectar really goes above and beyond with those policies, but that's probably not why you're going to be interested in this bed. You're going to want to know about a lot of other things, including what it's actually made of and what it's going to feel like for you to sleep on. So like I mentioned, this is a very thick mattress that uses a lot of memory foam. So at the very bottom of the foam version of the Nectar Ultra, which is the one we were able to test, you have a very thick layer of dense support foam. Then you have a layer of ergonomic zone support foam that acts as a transition layer. We'll talk about that more here in a second. And then you have a very thick 4-inch layer of gel memory foam that provides the main comfort layer of the mattress. So with that big layer of memory foam, you're getting a very classic dense memory foam feel on the Nectar Ultra. So when you lay down on it, you're going to slowly sink into those layers of foams as it conforms to your body's shape, and it's very slow to respond. That means if you lay down first on your side and it conforms to your shape, and you try and rotate to your back, it'll take a little while for the foams to sort of reshape to your new position. This can either be a pro or a con. I've found sleeping on a Tempur-Pedic mattress that I get in one comfy sleeping position and kind of stay there the whole night, getting very restful sleep. But some folks out there will sleep on a memory foam bed like this and report feeling stuck in it in an uncomfortable way. So if you know you like memory foam, you'll probably enjoy the feel of the Nectar Ultra. If you are unsure or you know you don't like memory foam, I might look elsewhere. You could always go to a store and try out a traditional memory foam bed to really see if it's for you, or just, really take advantage of the entire year trial period provided by Nectar. Now, I mentioned that zone support layer. That is one area where the Nectar Ultra is quite a bit different than the other beds available from Nectar. So in the center third of the Nectar Ultra, in your lumbar region, you get a little bit more firmness, which means you get slightly more targeted support where you carry the majority of your body weight. This is really, really nice for someone who might have back pain or struggles with spinal alignment, because this helps alleviate that problem. The other beds from Nectar don't have this, and it is a pretty high-end feature we see on quite a few mattresses, like the beds available from Casper, Avocado, and some others. So if you have back pain problems, a bed with zone support can help with that. It's not a guarantee though, but it is a nice feature to have. Let's move over to the subject of firmness, and based on how the Nectar mattress lineup works, we expected the Nectar Ultra to be the softest, most plush bed available, but it's actually closer to a medium, so it should work pretty well for all sleeping positions. Now, how the rest of the Nectar mattress lineup works, you have the Nectar Classic, the Premier, and the Luxe. And they kind of have a sliding scale of firmness, with the Classic being the firmest, the Premier being in the middle, and the Luxe being the softest. Now, each Nectar mattress, including the Ultra, has a foam version and a coil version. One thing we noticed with the other beds from Nectar is that the coil version is noticeably softer than the foam version. This will probably be true with the Nectar Ultra, although we haven't been able to test it yet. So for the coil version of the Nectar Ultra, I would expect it to be softer than the foam version, but still in that medium range. So say the foam version of the Nectar Ultra is like a 6 out of 10, I would say the coil version will probably be like a 4.5 to 5 out of 10. So both in that medium range. The other key difference between the Nectar Ultra and the other beds in the Nectar mattress lineup is that it has more of a cooling factor. Nectar advertises cooling features for all of their beds. We really only noticed any significant cooling in the Nectar Luxe, but the Nectar Ultra is very noticeably cool and should really help with temperature regulation if you are a hot sleeper. And then moving on to the subject of price, the Nectar Ultra gets more into that luxury tier price, especially in comparison to the rest of the beds from Nectar. A queen size in the foam version retails for around $1,800 after discount, and the coil version will cost around $2,000 after discount. This is very similar to beds we really like say the Sofa Classic or the Wink Bed mattress, or something like the Lisa Superior Chill Hybrid. So it's definitely more expensive than even say the Nectar Luxe, which is the second most expensive bed from Nectar. That's around $12.50 after discount for the foam version. So you have to have a bit more of a budget if you're going to be interested in the Nectar Luxe. Make sure you look down below in the description for up-to-date pricing and discounts on this bed. It may very well have changed. This is as of when I'm recording this video. And that's pretty much going to do it for today's review, and that leaves us with the question, who should consider picking up the Nectar Luxe for themselves? You are going to be spending up quite a bit compared to the rest of the Nectar mattress lineup, and the things you're going to be getting out of the Nectar Ultra you don't get with the others is that zone support layer and the additional cooling factor. That could be worth it for you. Personally, I think the Nectar Premier is probably the way to go if you're interested in Nectar. It sits right at a medium when it comes to firmness, plenty of nice memory foam feel, and it's much more affordable. But if you want more luxury features like the zone support and the additional cooling, I think you'll probably really enjoy the Nectar Ultra. I actually think it is a pretty nice, more affordable alternative to the bed I'm sleeping on now, which is the Tempur Pro Breeze mattress. I prefer the Pro Breeze, but it's also a lot more expensive than the Nectar Ultra. So for cooling memory foam with zone support, the Nectar Ultra is a good way to go. Again, if you have the money for it. But let us know what you think. Write us down in the comment section. We'd love to have your thoughts on the Nectar Ultra. If you slept on it, would you decide to get it for yourself? Let us know. If you found this video helpful or interesting, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate it. And as always, there'll be a lot of information linked down below in the description to help you out with your online mattress search. But that's going to do it for me. This is Owen at Slumber Yard. I'll see you in the next one.